Hey guys, EthDo here, and today I'm back with a Minecraft video. And this video is all about the latest snapshot with some of 1.8's new features, including the new mob, the rabbit, and some other new additions, such as mutton from sheep, and other things which we'll go on to later. Before I get on to any of that though, I'm going to have to put in a little bit of a warning, and that is the fact that this snapshot is exceptionally buggy. If you're probably wondering already actually why I'm not in my original studio, I actually am. When I loaded the world, every block that I'd ever placed had been removed. And you can prove that it's the same place because the dragon monument things are still there from before. As you'll have seen, there's the little bits of dirt where I used to have blocks, and that is actually the water cage from my Guardian video. So as you can see, this is my original studio, but it's completely ripped out all the blocks the second I changed to the latest snapshot. Thankfully I only loaded this world, so this is the only one affected for me. Maybe if you load a new world it'll be fine, but at least this is the experience I've had, and it's completely wrecked my studio. Not even sure if I had a backup of this world. I might have to make a new one, which might delay future videos. Hopefully I reckon I've got a backup somewhere. Might have to check my USB. But yeah, so I would advise, at least for now, not going on to the snapshot. Maybe wait a little, make sure the bugs have gone. If you've watched my last one, you'll probably notice that at some point in this video the cursor at the middle of my screen is going to turn into a block of light like it normally does. And as this is just highlighting it again, there's a skeleton here with no bow whatsoever. It just spawned. I managed to trap it quickly with the barrier blocks, but there's the golem from the Elder Guardian video I was going to make. I actually took a couple takes of that, but not enough to upload it, so that is going to be majorly delayed. I don't even know how I'm going to get him back here. I'll probably just make a new one, to be fair. But yeah, so bit of a sour note to the start of this, but there is still some good features, and generally this is a really cool update. There is a lot of new features that have been added. It's going to add to your game time, the amount of things you can do in the game. Unfortunately it has come with some bugs, so I would definitely wait a little bit before making the change. So the biggest update, or the biggest aspect of this update, of course, is these little rabbits I have here. This one is actually trying to kill me right now because that's a rare rabbit, which is actually a almost like a cameo from Monty Python, which I'll go on to more in a different video. Generally I'm going to be focusing on just the regular rabbit today. So the regular rabbit is obviously just a new mob added into the game, and comes with it lots of crafting recipes. When you kill the rabbit, you can get some rabbit hide, which you can then make into leather, and you'll also get raw rabbit and cooked rabbit, and sometimes rabbit feet. They are the 4 drops that you will get from the rabbit. The rabbit foot is a red drop. Kind of disgusting, I know, but it's pretty useful, so, you know. So let's look at some of the things you can do with the drops. So obviously you can make leather, so you don't have to get cows now to get leather. You can obviously just collect a load of rabbits. I don't think they've added breeding into it yet, but I believe when they do, it'll be carrots. At least it's not working for me, but taking into consideration the amount of bugs that are in this update, probably just a bug. So here we've got obviously the raw rabbit, which you can cook into cooked rabbit. I will check how many hunger it would replenish, but I know that the second I go on to game mode 0, I'm going to get destroyed, probably by that guy over there, and by everyone around here, and by this rabbit. So I'm probably not going to do that, but maybe we'll go on to that at some point in a future video. Generally, the important thing to note is that you can get this food. You can also make rabbit stew, similar to mushroom stew, just a majorly complicated recipe. Put some mushroom in, carrot, baked potato, and cooked rabbit, and of course your bowl. I don't think there's any crafting recipe even remotely close to this one. It's like a little cross. Cool though, and obviously you get rabbit stew. So a lot of new food items added into the game, and of course a new pet for your house, your crib, or whatever. And talking of food, they've also added mutton. Mutton comes from sheep, so I had to look that up too. But presume someone else might if they didn't, so I'm just going to save you the time. That's the bug I was on about. Yeah, it actually comes from sheep. For one slight moment I wrongly accused it of being a horse. I went around killing horses for about 5 minutes, and then was like, right, this isn't working. So obviously when you kill a sheep, you get raw mutton. See, I've got 2 here, maybe you can get 3. Not really sure as of yet, but obviously this is very early development. This is the first snapshot that any of these items I'm showing you here have been in. Obviously bar the carrot and, the bare essentials. So these are bound to change over time anyway, so if you're watching in the future and some of this isn't no longer correct, then please refrain from raging in the comments. So obviously you can get cooked mutton from that, and that actually gives sheep more of use now, because obviously you could get wool from them before, and it was cool to farm them for wool, but now you can get food from them. That's pretty good. I really like that addition. I know there's a lot of mods that actually had that. Not necessarily sure if it was mutton. I know some of them was like sheep steak. I know that's obviously completely incorrect in terms of biology, but yeah, I've seen them before like that. But yeah, it's good that there's mutton in there. I really like that. There are also a couple new potions. There's the potion of leaping, and where is it gone? The mundane potion. I think the mundane potion is very similar to the awkward potion. I've not actually got one in here. That should actually, one of these should be an awkward potion. I'm 100% sure it should be. Not sure. Anyway, the potion of leaping can be made with water bottle. Ah, there's my awkward potion. No, I'm going to put that in there. I can't exactly remember what it makes. It's definitely one of them has an awkward potion. I forgot to put it in. So one of these is going to be leaping, which is obviously basically like jump boost. I mean, it's just jump boost in potion form. Kind of cool. While the mundane is something that will lead on to other potions in the future. Maybe a slight indication that they're going to be adding more, which is obviously good. Now these do take a while. I don't really brew very much, but this seems like a really long time for me. I was going to put them in at the start, but I kind of forgot. Thankfully the bug where the light comes on the middle of the screen is gone, which is pretty good because that one's really irritating. As well, when I hit mobs, they fly in the air. You can see that slime's kind of flying there. It's not lag, I'm running at a fairly decent FPS. While I'm waiting for these potions, I may as well. I mean, it's just not how it should be. It's clearly needs some development. Maybe this is just happening to me, maybe it's happening to a lot of people. I don't know, just to be on the safe side, I would advise not to change yet, because obviously I don't want the same thing to happen to you. So this is the potion of leaping, that was the awkward potion one. And we got the mundane potion from the one that used the water bottle. That was the way around they were. You'll be able to check that. I've poor short-term memory. But yeah, so there's new potions. I'm gonna hope I don't get killed. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna drink this. See how much jump boost. I'm pretty sure I spelled that. Oh, okay. Fair dues. It's just like regular jump boost. Pretty cool. I mean, it's nice. It's in potion form. I think this is like lowest level, which is a little bit of a shame. Of course, you probably could upgrade it. While I'm in here, I'm going to eat some rabbit stew, see how much that gives me back. 2, possibly more. So these food, generally quite a big food update, mob update. Of course, it's a good update, just really lacking in terms of the bugs, in the fact that there are lots of them. I didn't really word that right. You know what I mean. Oh my god, that rabbit took so many hearts off of me. Gee, I'm like, oh crap. I did not know he could get me through that tiny... There isn't even a gap in the, but if I spawn in, give EthDo barrier, there isn't even a gap here, so I don't know how he's killed me. And now even not even that's loading. Oh, it's because I'm in the game mode 0. How did he hit me through there? Oh well. Hopefully you found this helpful and informative, and if you have, then please do take a second to hit the like button below, and thanks for watching.